Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be installing this Kinugawa blow-off valve. Bought it off eBay. Heard some okay reviews for the Genesis. So we're going to be installing this today. Comes with these 3 springs, all different PSI. I don't know why they look used if it's supposed to be new, right? But and the weird part is that there was already one spring inside of it, which is only supposed to come with 3 only, but apparently there was already one inside of it. So pretty much the way we go ahead and put one of the springs inside, just twist off. I'm not going to tighten it all the way. You can actually move this part where the nipple goes. You can adjust it, so that's why I'm not going to tighten it all the way. And we're going to be installing it today. This 2005 PT Cruiser GT 2.4 turbo. Okay, so see if we can see it through here. Okay, so right there, that's silicone, so I'm going to scrape that off. Scrape that off, and it's pretty much where it's going to go. Get a better picture right now. So basically I removed my K&N intake. If you have the stock air box, pretty much all you need to remove to gain access to it, which is right here. And pretty much that's it right there. And it has a lot of silicone because before I was having a boost leak, so it was pretty much leaking. So I put silicone all the way around. So now what I have to do is pretty much I'm gonna have to be scraping it off. See if I can get as much as I can off. That way I can continue installation. So let me go ahead and scrape all this silicone out on the sides, and once I do that, I'll go from there. So pretty much I'm having a really hard time with all the silicone I had put on a while back, so it's pretty hard to kind of scrape off. So I'm gonna try see if I can get it out already. So pretty much all these are 10mm bolts. So if you have a mini Ratchet or anything else, it'll probably make things easier. And the reason I have a long bolt here is because of I used to have a mopar blow-off valve, which is pretty much a spacer in between, and it requires longer bolts. So I lost one of the shorter bolts that came with this with the stock surge valve, so it all made things easier. So usually this one and one on the sides, usually like the easiest ones. The hard one is the one on the bottom. Me personally, I actually get under the car and use a 10mm wrench. That's usually the way I take it off. So I've heard some people take it off from the top, but I mean I can, but it takes, well, for me it takes longer. So Hold on. Just a little hard towards the end. So that one's out. You see, it has all the silicone making this job harder, but let's see. It's pretty much a triangle, so it's 1, 2, 3. This is the hard one over here. This is the next one we're going to be taking off. So same procedure. This mini ratchet works good here. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. Well, pretty much, I can't get the phone to hold. Pretty much all you do is just put the ratchet where the bolt is and just twist. I mean, if you have a mini ratchet like I mentioned, you should have enough space to twist. So, we're going to take this off and we'll go do the other one. So I finally scraped all the silicone. Thing is, all the silicone got stuck to the bolts, so it was kind of bulky, so the 10mm wouldn't go in it. It was a little bit big, so I just kind of scrape it off there. But I mean, like I mentioned, it should be pretty quick to take it off with the right tools. It makes the job easier. I have some people have, breaking their heads because they don't have the right tools. So. And I've done this lots of times. The thing is, it's making my job harder. Look, all the silicone is attached to it. I know that's my fault, but well, lesson learned. So just on one bolt. I mean, you can imagine. Okay, so we got 1 out, 2 out. Now we're missing the 3rd one. Let's see if I can put my phone over there, see if you can see it. It's hard, but let's see. I'm gonna go through the bottom, lift up my car. That way I can fix them. Lowered it 2 inches, so it's a little bit hard for me to get underneath. But anyways, let's see if I can get a better picture from the bottom. That way you guys can see how to take off the 3rd one, and we'll go from there.